So experiment number 3, preparation of a standard solution of oxalic acid. You are going to prepare 0.05 molar oxalic acid solution. So first you will have to find out how much weight you will have to take. How you calculate? Molarity is equal to number of moles of solute, that is weight by gram molecular mass, molar mass into 1000 100 ml solution we are making. So it is equal to weight by molar mass of oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is H2C2O4 6H2O. Sorry, 2H2O. It is molar mass is 126. So instead of that you can write 126 here into 1000 into 100. And what is the molarity? Molarity is 0.05 molar. So what is the weight? Weight is equal to 0.05 into 126 divided by 10. That is equal to 0.63 gram. So you have to take 0.63 gram, dissolve it in water and make 100 ml in a 100 ml standard flask. You will get a 0.05 molar oxalic acid solution. Now next experiment is estimation of potassium permanganate using standard oxalic acid solution. Now first, so aim of the experiment is to estimate the given potassium permanganate solution using oxalic acid. And theory is, what is the theory? First, this is a redox reaction. Whatever is given the react, right? I will write the ionic equation. Now the ionic equation is permanganate ion, MnO4 minus ion is reduced to Mn2 plus ions, and oxalate ion C2O4 2 minus oxalate ion is reduced to carbon dioxide. Last year you have studied. So here permanganate ion is reduced to Mn2 plus. So 4 oxygen, to balance 4 oxygen here you will have to write 4H2O, then 8 hydrogen 8H plus. Then how many electrons? Yesterday we have calculated. So how much? It is plus 7 here, oxidation state, 2 plus here. So that means 5 electrons you will have to add. So plus 5 electrons here. Now here oxalate ion to carbon dioxide, 2 electrons in excess, that electron is raised here. So this is the equation. Now here there is 5 electron, there are 2 electron. To make them equal, you will have to multiply first equation by 2 and second equation by 5. You will get 2 MnO4 minus plus 16H plus 10 electrons will give you 2 Mn2 plus 8 H2O, and here 5 C2O4 2 minus will give 5 CO2 plus 10 electrons. 10 electrons will cancel, and then you add these two, you will get 2 MnO4 minus plus 5 C2O4 oxalate ion C2O4 2 minus plus 16H plus will give you 2 Mn2 plus 8H2O plus 5 CO2. This is our balanced ionic equation. So permanganate ion is reduced to manganese ion and oxalate ion is oxidized to carbon dioxide. So this is a redox titration. Now what is the equation you are going to use here? M1 V1 by N1 is equal to M2 V2 by M2. You take oxalic acid as the first solution. So M1 is the molarity of oxalic acid, which is 0.05 molar. Then V1 is its volume, that is you are pipetting out 20 ml of oxalic acid. N1 is coefficient. What is its coefficient? 5. Then M2 is the molarity of potassium permanganate, which you will have to calculate. V2 its volume, you are burette reading. Then N2 is its coefficient. What is its coefficient? 2. So N2 is equal to 2. So substituting this, you will get the molarity of potassium permanganate, and you can calculate the weight per liter. How will you calculate? Molarity into molar mass mass will give you weight per liter. Molar mass of potassium permanganate is 158. So multiply with the 158 the molarity, you will get the weight per liter. So this is your theory. Okay. So you can also calculate weight per liter is equal to molarity into molar mass. Molarity into molar mass. Molar mass of potassium permanganate is 158. Using that you can calculate the weight per liter. So the first step is this one's preparation of standard solution of oxalic acid, and second one is the estimation of potassium permanganate using standard oxalic acid. We are going to prepare the oxalic acid. It's very simple, not that much problematic. You can simply make 0.63. Okay, 0.63 you got. Okay, now you will have to transfer it to the standard flask. This is 0.63 gram. So we are going to prepare the standard solution and transferring it. Then you wash it with the water. Here one is, there is no need to add sulfuric acid when you are making up the solution because it is not hydrolyzed. So we are there adding sulfuric acid for more salt because to prevent hydrolysis. Now here there is no need to add sulfuric acid. Simply you dissolve it in water and make up to the mark. You remember our mark is here. You can see the mark here. Up to here we will have to make the water. So here it is dissolved. I am going to add water. Now you will have to very carefully, you will have to add. One drop enough. Okay. So this is oxalic acid solution. Now you then close it. Then you will have to shake it very well. Okay. I told you next step is you will have to rinse it with the pipette. Take the pipette. Take a little oxalic acid here. Then rinse it. Okay. Rinse it with oxalic acid. That you should not throw it inside. Okay, throw outside because it should not come inside. Okay, now pipette out 20 ml oxalic acid. Okay. Take it, now pipette out in the conical flask. I told you to wait for 2 seconds, then touch the bottom with the pipette. It is 20 ml. Then what you will have to do? Add 20 ml acid. sulfuric acid you will have to add for normal sulfuric acid. Okay, 20 ml acid I have added. Now I told you it requires activation energy. You will have to heat it. So you will have to heat it. I told you will have to heat it till the heat is unbearable on your back of the hand. Okay. So you will have to heat it for some time and see whether the temperature is bearable, because you will have to titrate it, and the heat should not boil, the solution should not boil, because if the solution boil it will dissociate. Okay, it should not boil also, you will have to be very careful when you are heating. Okay. Now, so I have washed and rinsed the burette and taken the potassium permanganate. Now I am titrating it. See, first few drops the color will go very slowly. So you will have to wait for some time. Now the color goes. It will go only very slowly. Next it will be fast. Okay. Now you go on adding. Till you are getting a permanent pink color. I told you how to operate the burette. You will have to catch your left hand and like this it must be. Right hand you will have to use for swirling. നന്നായിട്ട് റൊട്ടേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് പിന്നെ സ്പീഡായി കൊടുക്കണം. റിയാക്ഷൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് പോകുന്നുണ്ട് പിങ്ക് കളർ. ഓക്കെ. Slowly you will have to add. And you see you got a slight pink color and addition. You wait for some time till, and you see one drop is here, side put there and see whether you are getting a permanent pink color. Yes, the color is not going. That means the end point is reached. Repeat this with the remaining solution 3-4 times you can do. Then find out, you must get two concordant values. That means two same values. Simultaneously, consequently you will have to write two same values, consecutive values must be the same. So here the reading, I will see, the reading is 20.2. So 20.2, you will have to use this value for calculation. You write a 20.5, 20.2, 20.2, then you do the calculation. Okay, so this is how you will have to titrate.